Okay, we're at Scarborough, the Canal Estate. Really beautiful around here. Today I want to talk about psychometry. So we'd better get going, see what we see. It's pretty hot here today. Oh, it's rather beautiful. It's early in the morning, so it's not as bad as it could be. But psychometry, that was the first thing that I ever did. And as I say in the other videos, I'm a bit, with this stuff I didn't do it a lot, but I do use it in the everyday life. But I had 5 or 6 occasions where I actually done it like you see on the TV, or psychics doing it. So I thought I would tell you about them, just because how can it work? There's a nice bit of canal. I could live with some of them boats, but them boats up north are not too happy. I don't know if you guys saw it, but the whole marina got by Cyclone Yetzi, and beautiful big boats piled on top of each other, about 70 of them. Anyway, so coming back, I joined a medium circle, which that's about 12 people. And we used to just, oh, there's the harbour. At least this one looks a bit safer. But just imagine all them boats piled on top of each other. Certainly a lot of money there. But, yeah, so, and what you do is learn how to open up your third eye and other things like this. So, the day it came to psychometry, what we did, or the leader did, was got everybody to put something in a envelope of theirs which they had on with them, and we didn't know whose it was or whose it wasn't. So, and then we would just think quiet and try and clear your mind, and see what impressions you got. And that's the interesting thing with all this stuff, is you sort of got to have a bit of faith. You get weird little things, not like you're seeing on this video with me riding along the road, which I hope you're seeing anyway, but just odd things that you think, that's nothing, it's just my imagination or whatever. But to make it not too long, that's rather lovely too. So I got my turn come up, I got given an envelope, and I took the thing out, which was a ring, I think, and because it was a long time ago, I was about 21, 22 then, and I just tried to calm my mind down from all the stuff that was happening, and I got the impression of being inside of a greenhouse, just plants and the planes of glass. This was in England, so I just got this impression of being in a greenhouse. So that was all I got. So I said, oh look, I've got just this impression of being lots of plants. It's like a greenhouse. And so we looked to see whose it was, and it was one of the fellas there. He said, yeah, well, I've been working in a greenhouse all day. Oh, well, there you go, can't be bad. But then Out on the road many years later, I would use it every so often. One time was out camping up north where they've just had the cyclone with the family. Met this young couple, and this young couple just we talking around the campfire at night. So I had the wife and the kids, and we were having a nice time, and it come up, this stuff, which always does come up. They said, "Oh, would you do it for us, psychometry?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I don't know how good I am. I haven't done it for years." So anyway, I said, "Give us something of yours." And so he went first. And now I'm not quite sure the order, because remember it was a little while ago. So I got this bay, nothing but grass going right down to the sand, and just a small bay. The only thing was there was this sort of boat shed right in the middle of it, and a bit run down and old. And so I said, "Well, what I'm getting there is," and described it to him, and he said that, "Well, that's where I grew up. I used to spend hours there. That's on my parents' farm." Oh, alright, can't be bad. So then it came her turn, and I think I got another ring. And so she gave us this ring, and then that was really quite weird, because what I got was one of the base ends of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Like before it crosses the harbour, they have quite a lot of stonework with steps and things, and even shops around the bottom of them, because they're quite long. I got her standing there, and I got the fact that she was being given this ring. So okay, I said, "Okay, this is what I got there." And she said, "Well, that's where the fella gave me the ring, where he asked me to become engaged." Oh, well, there you go again. What can you do? So as I say, the interesting thing about this is bringing it back to motorbikes as well, because we all do know this stuff exists. Like I use it every day on the motorbike. You suddenly feel something's wrong. You can't see anything at all. You just know, so you slow down or do something, and then you see the reason why. Not all the time, but enough times to save your life. And even in our teaching people to ride motorbikes over here, this is Scarborough Harbour, by the way, even though when they're doing that, like you get the thing that you are supposed to, if you're passing traffic that's poking its nose out on a side road or something like this, you make eye contact with them. And I think everyone knows that when you stare at somebody, they know it. Even if they're not looking your way, you can stare right at the back of them. Pardon me. But they know it. So anyway, I'm only going quickly here because I don't want to make it too long. I just wanted to get at least something down back on the motorbike again, and it's a pretty nice morning just for buzzing around. I should find a bit of shade actually, so I might go around again. So anyway, that's about psychometry. I do want to talk about a lot of the other things, but I want to do them. Oh, here's a bit of shade. A bit slow. I'm not going to rush around or that. I will go into more fully detail these things, but what I'm trying to do is the fact that as I have experienced these things, not much considering how old I am, it is pretty crazy to know that you can. These things happen, and now we all do. use these things. They're not that abnormal, but we don't know we're using them. So anyway, I'll call that it for this one, and so I'll say cheers out and see you all again later.